A protest organised by the Save Leitrim group took place outside Dail Eireann this morning. AgriLand went to the protest and asked the participants two questions. Why are you taking part in the protest? And what changes do you want to see brought about?
We're opposing the forestry policy being implemented by this government and several governments, and it's too much in favour of investors and people from outside the area, and it's far too attractive for people to come in and buy land that isn't from Leitrim or from Ireland, and they're outpricing. It's putting an artificial value on Leitrim land, and it's putting Leitrim people off the land. So we're here to bring about balance. We want to see Leitrim people having a better chance of being able to buy this land and farm it the way it has been farmed, and we want to see the government putting in measures to make it viable that Leitrim people can farm the land and survive and make a living on the land. We don't want to see investment funds being able to buy land with forestry premium grants approved on it. If a person is applying for a grant or a premium, they should be the people that's drawing it down and farming it. If they intend to sell the land, it should be sold, and the person that's going to be drawing down the premium, let them apply for it.
Trees are replacing people in the communities I live in, and it's as simple as that, so it is. And policy seems to be to plant. We see all the funding that's available to plant, the grants that exist, and what we need to see, I would say, in Leitrim is farming has to be made sustainable. It's just as simple as that, Many hill farms are struggling to make a living on the land. We know that, we see that. Look at the price of cattle today, look at the price of sheep last summer.
We had to come here today to highlight what is going on in Leitrim. I don't think the people of Dublin or the taxpayers of Ireland know exactly what is going on. The funding of this, the Conifer plantations is all Irish taxpayers' money, and Leitrim has been exploited as a county to plant. There's about 20% of Leitrim planted. The communities are suffering as a result of it. Our environment is suffering as a result of it. Our everything is suffering as a result of the coniferisation of County Leitrim. We're losing our schools, we're losing our GAA clubs, we're losing everything that shouldn't be lost in rural Ireland. But it's not just Leitrim. It's going into the other counties, neighbouring counties as well. You have Sligo, Roscommon, West Cavan, Mayo, parts of Donegal, Clare. All the west of Ireland, there seems to be this coniferisation. Vulture funds are coming in, pension funds are coming in, and they're buying up the land of Leitrim. The Leitrim farmer cannot afford that land. You cannot give, the average price of land in Leitrim should be about 3,000, but it's 5,000 or 5,500 an acre. The banks won't give it to the farmers, but they're giving it to the forestry companies.
Well, I suppose we're here today to support our neighbours Leitrim, and I suppose the same thing is affecting us now in Sligo. I suppose, there's land being bought up by people from not within the area that's not involved in farming, and, affecting young farmers that's coming up in our area. There's farms there that they would be bought by young farmers in the area, but they're not getting the chance because there's outside people coming in with those funds and with those extra money and not involved in farming and buying up this land for forestry to claim grants on it, and I don't think that's acceptable.
There should be a higher grant for people from the locality, and that they should be living within a certain distance of the plantation to get the higher premium and make it more attractive for people from the area to get that grant.
Well, planning is a major issue. It should be full planning for afforestation.
There needs to be a policy brought in where you're sustainable forestry, agroforestry, but bring it into other counties, and a balanced approach. It should be a balanced regional approach.
We want to bring about a more sustainable type of tree planting that is, we have enough of our ciscus spruce in Leitrim and maybe other parts of the country to carry the can as well as us.
We would like to see planning permission implemented for land use, for a change in the use of land. Forestry is literally exempt from planning, and it's affecting the community, it's affecting tourism, it's affecting our inland fisheries. So, something needs to be done.
The man in the side and man at the side. I mean the people.